Hi there, Neil Sinclair from LibAbun.com. Today I'm talking about getting recommendations and testimonials for your business. Look, there are two ways of you getting recommendations and testimonials for your business. The first way is organically, where you just sit back and do nothing and just, wait for your customers and your prospects to, through their own generosity and thoughtfulness, give you recommendations and testimonials. And yeah, you'll get quite a few that way, or if you're doing a good service, you will anyway. But the more proactive way of doing this is actually planning for one and asking your clients for testimonials and recommendations. So let's talk a little bit more about that. The first thing I want to do is to say, look, to get more recommendations and testimonials in your business, it has to be a business development strategy in your business that you have to plan for and prepare for and actually put in place in your business on a regular basis. So let's think about that for a second. First of all, you have to identify your sales process. Okay, when are you going to be asking people for recommendations or referrals? At what stage are you going to be doing that for a testimonial or a recommendation? Sorry, not a referral. That comes later. So when are you going to be doing this? So you need to map that out in your sales process, and then you've got to have a process to actually ask them. Okay, so let's talk a little bit more about that. First of all, your strategy for mapping this out. So let's map out your sales pipeline and just say, right, at what stage are you going to ask people for a recommendation or a testimonial about the experience they've had from you? Is it after they've come to a marketing event, such as a seminar or something like that, or an event you've done, or is it after they've bought a product or a service? And when are you going to do that? And the question is, how are you going to do that on a systematic, consistent level so that everybody gets asked the question to give you a testimonial or a recommendation about the services? Second thing you need to think about is not just when you're going to ask them, but how you're going to ask them. So are you going to do it through an email? Are you going to do it through just through LinkedIn by asking for a recommendation that way? Are you going to do it by giving them a telephone call? Are you going to ask them face to face? How are you going to ask them to actually give you a recommendation or a testimonial? And then the third thing you need to think about is where are you going to ask them? So as I mentioned to you earlier, you've got different social media channels like Facebook, LinkedIn, Google+. People can give recommendations. Also, how are you going to get one on your website? So you want them all somehow getting on your website. So look, as an example, with Facebook and LinkedIn, there are plugins that are available through things like WordPress that allow you to paste those recommendations and reviews from Facebook and LinkedIn directly onto your WordPress site if you have a WordPress site. If you don't have a WordPress site, speak to your web developer about how you can get them on your website as well. Or you may just want to put up a Word document, which is a testimonial on your website, and do it that way. Video is another great way of getting testimonials and reviews done as well. So there's a number of different ways of doing this. So look, I run regular business educational network sessions where we discuss these sort of things, and there's more information about this on our website. Go to LibAbun.com and have a look at our membership site where there are classes on doing this stuff as well. But there are a number of different things you can be doing to massively grow the number of recommendations and testimonials on your site from your prospects and all your customers. Now, where does this lead on to? Well, once you've got those on there, one, it's going to help you with your social proof, because any other prospects out there, when they find out about you, one of the first things they're going to do is Google you, and they're going to see the amount of reviews you've got and recommendations you've got. Secondly, it's also good for growth, because getting your existing prospects or customers to acknowledge they've had a good experience, or acknowledge they haven't had a good experience, you want to know about that if they haven't, so that you can put something in place to either improve that not so good result, or work on the positive referrals and recommendations they're giving you, which is moving closer to referrals. But once someone has given you a positive recommendation or review, they are more likely to give you a referral if and when you ask for them. So that moves on to the next one about how you systemize that, which is a totally different subject from the video from today. Anyway, that's enough today about getting better recommendations and testimonials. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Jump on my website, LibAbun.com, to find out more through the membership site. Have a fantastic and profitable day. Why would you choose to make it anything else?